Let's get rowdy and excited for your next comedian, Mr. Kevin Perry.
Thank y'all, I really needed that, man. I've been having a hell of a month. This shirt pretty much tells you how I feel inside. Just recently, I actually stopped drinking alcohol. Thank you. I quit smoking cigarettes. I quit taking my lithium. Bought a new gun though. I wish I was like y'all, need to be amused. Oh man, so the other day I was at Toys R Us, like 8 o'clock in the morning, snorting coke in the bathroom. And for like most people, that would be rock bottom. For me, that was just the beginning of a hell of a weekend. And like normally, I don't trust myself in public when I'm on coke, because I'm liable to go to jail. So normally what I do is I just lock myself in my room and I watch movies. I'm gonna tell you the top 3 movies to watch while you're on cocaine. Crank, Machete, and The Passion of the Christ. Because none of those fucking movies make any sense. So I'm an addict. I get addicted to anything. Drugs, alcohol, the Casey Anthony trial, you name it, I've probably done it. But my latest addiction is like the worst one yet. I mean, it's not gonna kill me or anything, but it already has like half my family not talking to me anymore. Facebook. You see, I'm that guy that you don't even know that likes all your statuses. Comments on your baby's pictures and kind of creeps you out. Yeah, I'm that guy. And don't think I don't know people talk shit behind my back, cause I hear the fucking whispers. Get a life, go kill yourself, Facebook whore. I hear the whispers. Let me tell you something, man. My own mom not only deleted me, but also blocked me on Facebook. There is nothing you can say to hurt my feelings, trust me. Besides, what you don't know about me is I did a lot of time in prison. And I did 6 years of solitary confinement, where I couldn't talk to anybody. And now you're telling me I can talk to a 500 million people without leaving my couch. What? Shit, you can sign me up for Google Plus too, man. This summer I went to Universal Studios, my first trip ever, man. I had such a blast. I posted like all 800 pictures on my Facebook page. Apparently this offended some people. Don't judge me. The closest I ever came to going to Universal Studios when I was a kid was a foster home in Orlando. Mom, what do we pack? Everything. Tell your brother to pack everything too. A lot of people think I started doing comedy just because there's no background checks. Thank you. Look, I'm not stupid, I know the score. I'm an ex-con with tattoos and gold teeth. I have 3 options. Telling jokes, selling drugs, or working at Checkers. I'm not gonna sell you any CDs or anything after the show, but meet me out in the parking lot. I might have some dime bags of Big Bufords for you. But the real reason I started doing comedy was to make my mom proud. You see, I've never done anything in my life to make my mom proud of me, ever. Dropped out of high school, started selling drugs, wouldn't give her a discount. Look, I don't give a fuck if it is Mother's Day. If I have to come all the way downstairs, it's gonna be extra. But I thought by doing comedy it was gonna change all that. You know, finally give my mom a reason to stop telling people I died a long time ago. What the fuck was I thinking? The first time my mom ever saw my comedy was on the internet. And not only did she dislike my YouTube video, but she also left me like an 8-minute voicemail. For new messages, press 1. Hi, it's Mom. Just called to say hi. Saw the video. You're not funny. Nothing about you's funny, and nothing that comes out of your wig or mouth. And that's what the voicemail was, 7.5 more minutes of her snoring because she's addicted to pain medication. Like my mom would fall asleep anywhere, watching TV, at the computer while she's driving. She's just like crazy like that. That's my life. But with the pain medication, it's like, it's so serious. I don't like to laugh at it, but it's so serious. Like, nobody in my family will let my mom hold a baby ever. Like, if you ever see a picture of my mom on Facebook holding a baby anywhere, like, what you don't see is somebody up under the baby like this. Just in case, because we don't have any insurance in my family, safety first. And I don't want you to think I just stand up here and exploit my mom for unpolite chuckles. Because I also hate my dad. And even though I'm named after my dad, I never knew him growing up, and that's probably a really good thing. He smoked a lot of crack. He was just like one of those all-around general unsavory characters. Like, my fondest memory of my dad growing up was when he was in the county jail and he went on a hunger strike. And like, we lived in a small town, so it actually made the paper, and the headline read, "Kevin Perry is hungry." I went to school the next day, the motherfuckers had started a food drive for him. And we were poor, so I didn't say shit. Like, we just took all that shit home right on the bus. But growing up without a father or any positive male influences in my life left me like really impressionable as a kid. Like, anything I seen in the movies, I did. Like, when I first seen the movie Footloose, I came up out the theater dancing and wouldn't stop dancing until the other kids called me a faggot. When I first seen the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off, I didn't just skip school, I dropped out. Which is why I suck with words with friends. And the first time I seen Boys in the Hood, what? I went to prison for a really long fucking time, man. And I'm not gonna say just how long I did, but let's just say I missed 11 James Bond movies. That's a lot of martinis shaking, not stir, while I was going stir crazy, man. Man, but the thing about prison is like, it was rough on me in there. Like, you've seen Locked Up, a lot of racial tensions there. I couldn't hang with the blacks because I'm white. Couldn't hang with the whites because I'm Jewish. Couldn't hang with the Mexicans because, not because I couldn't speak Spanish or anything, but back then I used to listen to a lot of conservative talk radio. And my views on closing the border, man, conflict of interest. And don't think you can't go to prison too. Don't think that, man. I was just like y'all when I was growing up, man. I used to play Legend of Zelda because I didn't have any friends. Saved by the Bell every Saturday morning and jerk off to Lisa. Come on, I used to be just like that. I mean, look at Michael Vick. This motherfucker lost his job, his money, his reputation, and his freedom. All for what? Like, what was his real crime? Not fighting dogs. Not killing dogs. He just underestimated how much us white people love our fucking dogs, man. Dude, white people will sleep with their dogs, will eat with our dogs. Y'all have the internet. Y'all know some white people will fuck their dogs. I'm not saying black people don't love their dogs too, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying, you can go to any hood in the United States of America, and one thing you won't see is a reward sign for a lost dog. Maybe a few, "Where's my daddy" signs, but you'll never see that about no dog. Me personally, this is gonna sound crazy because I am white and I love dogs. I don't think Mike Vick should have went to prison at all. Not unless you're gonna put Dante Stallworth in prison. Y'all know what that is? Another football player who was drinking and driving and ran over a Cuban in Miami. I know what y'all thinking. Who hasn't been drinking and driving and ran over a Cuban in Miami? The motherfuckers are everywhere. Ready to kill them. Thank y'all, man. Love y'all.